Have you ever been watching a scene and suddenly thought, wait, why do their eyes look like they hold ancient secrets and fairy dust? Yeah, same. Today, we're diving into 10 Korean actors and actresses whose eyes should honestly be illegal. Stick around till the end, because number 1 is seriously a visual attack on our emotions. Let's get into it. Number 10, Minho. His eyes? Total heart stealers. There's something incredibly captivating about the way they light up when he smiles. And let's not forget how intense they look in dramatic scenes. Whether he's melting heart or giving major second lead syndrome, those sharp, expressive eyes know how to deliver emotions with just one glance. And honestly, it's not just the fans who've noticed. His visuals have been praised in countless interviews and fan meetings. The way his deep brown eyes seem to sparkle under stage lights or catch the camera in slow motion. Yeah, it's almost illegal how good he looks. It's no wonder fans call him the flame charisma of SHINee. 9. Han Ji-min. She has that quiet, graceful beauty that stays with you, and her eyes are a big reason why. They're soft, kind, and full of soul. There's something comforting about the way she looks at the camera, like she sees right through the character and into the heart of the story. In One Spring Night and The Light in Your Eyes, her eyes delivered some of the most emotional performances with barely a word spoken. What's really magical about her is the way her eyes communicate so much warmth and empathy. You feel like you can trust her, like she understands. And that's probably why so many people connect with her roles, because her gaze feels real. She doesn't have to try hard to be captivating. Her sincerity just shines through naturally. 8. Lee Young-ae. She is pure class. Seriously, her eyes have this timeless elegance that never goes out of style. Ever since Jewel in the Palace, fans have been captivated by her serene, intelligent, and deeply expressive gaze. Her eyes aren't just beautiful. They have this quiet strength, like she's always one step ahead but never needs to prove it. What's fascinating is how her gaze can command an entire scene with almost no dialogue. Whether she's playing a noblewoman or a mother fighting for justice, her eyes deliver both dignity and emotion. They hold decades of acting experience and grace, and you can see that in every performance. She's not just iconic, she's unforgettable. Number 7, Han So-hee. Let's just say it. Her eyes are dangerously gorgeous. Like, how can someone look that fierce and fragile at the same time? Her eyes have this magnetic pull that makes you pause whatever you're doing just to stare. Whether she's playing a heartbroken mistress in The World of the Married or a revenge-driven fighter in My Name, her eyes never lose their impact. What makes her eyes stand out is the way they can switch from soft and emotional to stone-cold and intense in seconds. There's a vulnerability behind her stare that keeps you glued to the screen, almost like she's hiding something. But you want to know what? And let's not forget that smoky eyeliner look she rocks so well, which only amplifies the hypnotic power of her gaze. All right, be honest. Whose eyes completely hypnotized you so far? Drop their name in the comments below and let's see who's stealing the most hearts. Number 6, Lee Sung-kyung. She is the definition of doll-like beauty, and her eyes are front and center. Big, bright, and full of charm, her eyes can go from goofy to glamorous without missing a beat. In weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-joo, her eyes brought out so much innocence and youthful curiosity. But in dramas like Dr. Romantic 2 and Call It Love, those same eyes told a whole different story. More mature, emotional, and even mysterious. What's truly special about her is how animated her expressions are. Her eyes are like open books, filled with excitement, fear, love, or heartbreak, all shown so naturally. And that slight cat-eye shape gives her this unique flair that makes her stand out in every role she takes. She doesn't just act with her face. She acts with her soul, and it all starts with her eyes. Han Ga-in. Her eyes are the kind that stay with you long after the screen goes dark. Deep, calm, and unbelievably elegant, her gaze carries a softness that feels like a warm hug, but also a depth that hints at sadness or mystery. In The Moon, Embracing the Sun, her emotional delivery relied so much on her soulful stare. And let's be real, she barely needed dramatic lines. Her eyes said it all. She has this old-school beauty that feels untouched by trends. Her eyes are not flashy or exaggerated. They're timeless. And when she cries on screen, heartbreak city. Her tears feel real, and it's because her eyes are so naturally expressive. She's the kind of actress who could silence a room with just one look, and that's a rare kind of power. Number 4. Kim Sung-oh. He might not be your typical pretty boy K-drama lead, but trust me, his eyes deserve their own drama series. His gaze is intense, almost intimidating, but that's exactly what makes it so addictive. Whether he's playing a mysterious villain or a rough-around-the-edges hero, his eyes hold this piercing sharpness that can make even the calmest scene feel thrilling. What's really fascinating is that his eyes are always doing something. Darting, narrowing, burning with emotion. They speak of experience, pain, secrets, and power. In dramas like Secret Garden and A Company Man, his eyes delivered more than just good acting. They delivered raw presence. He proves that beauty isn't always about softness. Sometimes it's the edge in your eyes that sets you apart. Number 3, Gong Seung-yeon. She brings a kind of ethereal beauty that's hard to define, and her eyes are the highlight of it all. They're soft, almond-shaped, and give off this gentle glow that makes her look like she just walked out of a romantic painting. Whether she's playing a quirky heroine in Are You Human Too? Or a more grounded role, her eyes are always center stage. Her gaze has a dreamy quality, but there's also a quiet intelligence behind it. She doesn't need to go big to make a scene work. Just one lingering look from her can say everything. She has that classic romantic drama face, and it all begins with those mesmerizing, fairy-like eyes. Number 2, Go Ara. Her eyes are practically famous in their own right. Big, round, and strikingly expressive, they give off that perfect blend of innocence and spark. It's no wonder she was cast in emotionally charged dramas like Reply 1994 and Black. Her eyes are so full of life that even the subtlest glance feels loaded with meaning. What makes her gaze unforgettable is how versatile it is. She can switch from bubbly girl next door to fierce action heroine in a blink, literally. And when she's teary-eyed, get ready to cry with her. Go Ara's eyes don't just complement her acting, they elevate it. You feel her pain, her love, and her strength all at once, just by looking at her face. And at the top of our list, So Kang-joon, aka the king of illegal eye beauty. If there was an award for most distracting eyes in a scene, he'd win every year. His amber hazel eyes are so unique in K-drama land that they practically glow on screen. They're soft, expressive, and filled with emotion, even when he's doing absolutely nothing. Whether he's playing a robot in Are You Human Too? Or a lovesick artist in Cheese in the Trap, his eyes always leave an impression. Fans often say they don't just look beautiful, they feel beautiful. There's something warm and sincere in his gaze that makes every character he plays more lovable. But hey, we're not done appreciating beauty just yet. If you thought these actors were unforgettable, wait until you see the 15 most beautiful Korean actresses of 2025. Trust me, it's a visual feast you don't want to miss.